What's up guys, Transo here, and today I have another ranked gameplay for you guys. It is the start of Season 9, and yeah, there have been quite a lot of changes since the last patch for a while, and I just want to explore it now with Minotaur, because some people say that he is actually pretty broken, which I'm going to get into it a little bit, but first, let's get into this gameplay. We are playing as a trio, together with Cyclops as well as Hayabusa. I'm playing as Minotaur. So on the main tank, we have one mage, two assassins, and a fighter, Hayabusa and helper, Cyclops as well as Ruby. Enemy team has one main tank, Lolita, two fighters, Alpha, actually three fighters, Alpha, Martis and Chou, and the mage, assassin, Bijan. So in terms of team composition, our team is pretty balanced. We have some sustained damage from Cyclops, as well as pretty nice silence effect from Hyper, as well as a disabler, Ruby. In this game it's pretty simple. The game plan is quite simple. We just need to protect Cyclops. The Cyclops is gonna do most of the damage once Cyclops farm, and most of you know that Cyclops is really dependent on farm, and a lot of mistakes Cyclops make will be to just engage crazy, which is not the case, because you are a mage that relies solely on farm, or let's say greatly on farm. So anyway, now getting to the main topic, I'm playing Minotaur now, and as you can see, he has been reworked greatly. I think it's an interesting rework. I wouldn't say it was really needed, and I wouldn't say he's OP now. Now let me explain. Okay, so first, his first skill got a buff, which means he has now a jump, which is pretty small, but it's still a jump, so I'll call that a buff. And now, his second skill is changed as well. It heals more when you're lower, which is also a buff. And one thing that people tend to overlook is that when you use your second skill and get hit by a basic attack within those few seconds, you get an increase in rage, basically. So as you'll see right there, I'm gonna talk about the ultimate now. So just now we might try to engage onto Chou and Martis, and let me tell you the fact, he's not OP because in the past, if you have noticed, his ultimate cannot be interrupted. Yeah, sure, he can be interrupted in terms of animation, but his skill will just go through. In that case, just now, if you saw, I tried to ult, but I was knocked out, which is kind of annoying because it didn't allow me to cast a full duration of the skill, then get all the damage into it, and didn't have all knockout effects. You can see that Martis intro managed to escape without many problems. And yes, one of the changes of Minotaur is actually his ultimate now only knocks up twice. Yes, his first knockout from the ultimate when he's in rage mode is no longer there. It deals 1 times damage and then 2 times of the knockout. Oh, of course, I almost forgot to mention, his ultimate can be charged. Basically, he can charge his rage mode while he is not in rage mode, basically, which is pretty important. Of course, if you want to compare this Minotaur with the past, you probably would have noticed already that this Minotaur's rage mode is Minotaur's charging rage meter is a little bit it's a little bit easier to control, and it's actually less. The rage mode charge is quite less compared to before. Well, from the very beginning, Minotaur's rage mode is it charges slowly. It's a little bit unpredictable. It's kind of like stepping on the gas pedal. The car accelerates, but it doesn't just stop accelerating there when you let go of it, because there's always some momentum going on. But for this Minotaur, if you hit this mission, they really rework this rage mode. Once you hit the rage mode basically As you can see here, I just completely just got interrupted all the way, and that's one of the problems with Minotaur right now, which kind of makes him not on the line of OP, if you know what I mean. So as I was saying, this rage mode is very linear. It's no longer some funny algorithm where it snowballs towards the end. No, it doesn't work that way anymore. It's pretty linear. One basic attack will grant a fixed amount of rage. The more rage will go down linearly, and while the skills will just be multiplied by the number of targets you hit. So it's super easy to control right now, which I'm not sure how I feel about it, because it kind of lost a little bit of the difficulty level, because it's no longer a difficult thing to control your rage. You just need to, I can totally predict when exactly my rage is going to come up, which is pretty, I would say a little bit disappointing, because that's one of the fun parts about playing Mino. Being able to manage his rage well was pretty important, and doing it well will give you a lot of rewards in terms of your team fight advantage. Now of course, instead of the rage management difficulty now, we have something else that is more difficult. And as I mentioned earlier, it is your ultimate. Because your ultimate can be interrupted now, you need to time it well for it to be effective. Basically, you gotta wait for enemies to use a knockup skill before anything can happen. As you can see here, Minotaur was knocked out at the last part once again. Fortunately for the damage, we managed to get it done. So, what do I think about this new Mino? Overall, I think it's a pretty decent rework. I think I am a little bit torn between whether I like this one or the previous Mino, because to be honest, without this jump ability, I think it was completely fine. It just had a challenge to it where you really position yourself well and you get rewarded for it. Unlike this one, you just jump around like a mad cow and somehow just don't die. So of course, the same rules of engagement for Minotaur apply. His core is literally the same, still fundamentally works on that rage mode thing. If you get hit, you gain rage, especially after you use your second skill, and your other skills also have to gain rage, except when you're in rage mode. And after rage, you can't gain rage anymore. But of course, you have this very nice ultimate, which I will talk about now. And the good thing is, you can charge your rage up even after a fight, which is very nice. And as you can see, I'm just gaining rage from getting hit, which is a pretty big improvement for that. So here I'm just waiting for a stun to be done, so I can, yeah, I did manage to get it done. So you can see that was a pretty wasted ultimate. You guys can see that that's why the ultimate just wasted, because, well, I got interrupted. So I didn't manage to land any knockup, when you managed to land one hit, I believe. Pretty sad. And that's the difficulty of Mino, and which is the way Mino is not actually OP as some people say, because I have played Mino for a while, and I can tell when Mino's OP, because when Mino's OP I want to pick him, but that's not the case, obviously. At most, he is better now in terms of his core skills. He relies less on his ultimate now. In fact, he can just enter rage mode and become a massive tanker. You need a lot of timing for your ultimate now. In the past, you just need to, I'm not saying that in the past you don't need timing, it just means that in the past you can just cast your ult without fear that your ult will be cancelled. But in this case, you really need to wait for all the knockups to be utilized or exhausted by the enemy team for you to use your ultimate and maximize the effect. Essentially, maximize your knockout effects, or make your ultimate the most effective. So of course, with this core value core change, actually his core didn't change. What I mean is that with this rework, his base power is a little bit different now. You can play a little bit more frontline because you have this first skill which allows you to run away jump away or engage or anything you want to do. His second skill makes him much more tanky because you can regen after taking damage after using it, as well as gaining rage. It's not necessary for you to engage only when you have a high amount of rage. You can go in with about 50% and come out alright. Especially if you have fun, you can go even lower. So yeah. Overall, I think this Mario is okay. I lost the fun part about his rage, where it was kind of like uncontrollable. Then you had to sort of tame the beast. Now it's a little bit more linear. To summarize, it's just Minotaur has become slightly easier to play, I think, in terms of his rage management. But in terms of ultimate management, I think it really relies on a lot of skill. In fact, Minotaur's playstyle now for his ultimate is pretty close to Tigre's one, I would say, because you need to wait for the enemy team to utilize all the stuns before you can get the maximum output of your ultimate, considering that your first knockup only appears on the second hit, which means there's a 0.5 seconds delay after you cast your skill for that to go. And of course, once you cast your skill, you can't really refund your ultimate because it just goes to cooldown immediately, which you could do in the past. So overall, I think Minotaur is a pretty good tank, but I wouldn't say it's OP as some others would claim because of these changes. It's a mixture of buffs and loves. Buffs in terms of mobility, buffs in terms of durability and sustain, but it's enough in terms of his ultimate that you can't be as precise as before. In fact, you can be interrupted now, which is quite a big deal considering the other tanks ultimates which are more harder, or should I say harder to disrupt, such as Archives. Yeah, I just lost the rest. I just couldn't think of anything else. But anyway, this is the Minotaur ranked gameplay in the trio. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a new season. I hope you guys are having a good time and ranked. All the best to you on the ladder. And I'll see you guys next time.